Hey, 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 ladies and gentlemen, come on in, grab a snack, a drink, and a seat, and let's have a little dolly chat. Specifically, today we're going to talk about love dolls. LUV. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday, and just having a good life. It is August. And in the Midwest, it is still hotter than the blue blazes outside. But I'm inside and I'm chilling out and just relaxing and having a cool time. And thought I would share some of my dolls with you. Now, this is the Love Dolls. Now, the Love Dolls came out in 2024. Now, they debuted in February of 2024 at the Fashion Week in New York. Well, they were showcased then, but they actually hit the streets in May 2024, at Walmart, and they are a Walmart exclusive brand. And I looked on Amazon today, and as of today, August the 16th, they are not on Amazon. And I don't know if these young ladies are on their way out or what, but they went on sale on clearance at Walmart, because when they came out, I just love their fashions. They have great fashions, but I was not gonna pay that $34 for them. And so when they went down to 18, I was okay with that. Now, these dolls are a little bit shorter than Barbie, I want to say, but they are really cute. And I ended up picking up all of them, but I'm just gonna showcase this one today, and this one is Londynn. So let's look at her box. They have some wonderful fashions, and I really do like the boxes because they showcase, they show you the whole doll. I'm liking this. It looks like a fashion window at, a showcase window at Bloomingdale's or High Fashion in store. So let's take a look at this box. And and it's got the meaning, what everything is for right there. Okay, and there's her name. Okay, and there's the sides. Okay, and this is, who she was by. 4 Out Toys. That's the brand who put these out. And that's her sisters. I hope you can see that, because it's kind of, looks like it's not kind of, showing all of them. They are very cute dolls, and I want to show. Now, this one, when I first seen her, this is the side. I didn't like, I didn't like the way the picture showed her eyes. Didn't look like they were quite white, but she really looks nice in person. So let's get her out. I've already opened the box, and there's the the box. This is a wonderful showcase box. I did have some damage on my box right there at the top, right there, but that's okay. Okay, and then that's the bottom, basic. And there she is. Maybe you can see it better. The back of the box better. Okay. All right, and there she is. Wonderful artwork. And let me see, can I get her out without too much fuss and tuss right here? Now, I haven't opened these. I thought, guys and dolls, I've got so many piled up that I have not been opening lately. So I thought I'd come on here and share these guys and dolls with you. Now, I've been thinking about doing a different thing on my channel, going a different way, maybe, I don't know. I've been thinking about maybe just not, I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna Well, they are a tiny doll. Okay, we got her. We got her. Y'all, these dang gonna chajinkers. You know, say they make dolls for kids, but, you know, a kid is gonna really need some help to get these dolls out. But I did notice that on these, it says 6 and up. But I don't know. I don't know. But I am loving these fashions. I love these fashions. And I think they did come out with a fashion pack. Okay, she is free from her prison. But look at that. Look at that. Look at that scenery on the back. Now, if they didn't put all this plastic on here, you probably could use that for a backdrop or whatnot. And I know some of you dolly people out there, you probably could patch that up and still use that. But I don't think that I have that kind of talent. But anyway, here she is. Look at that. Look at that face. She is gorgeous. And I like that her hair, you know, hair is soft. And as far as I can tell, she don't have no kajinkas in her hair. That's always a plus. Let's look at her articulation. Okay, not much movement up and down, but it does turn right, left, okay. Arms out, back. Oh, she has some bended at the elbows and the wrist. All right. All right. Now I'm thinking she would make a great teen doll for your Barbies and this and that. She has, let's see. Oh, she's got some upper body movement there. All right. And she's got movement, you know, let's see. She's got, you know, not bad. Not a bad sitting position. All right. Let's see. Does she have, oh yeah, she's got at the knees. All right. All right. I don't know if she has movement at her ankles. It doesn't seem like it. Guys, you know I'm half blind. I can't see if she... Let me see if I can take these boots off without breaking some stuff here. See, let's see if she's got some articulation at the ankles. Well, I can't really tell. Let me move it over here. I think she does, guys and dolls. I think she does. I'm going to have to take that off of camera to see that. But she's a cutie. She is a cutie. I don't know if she's $34 cute, but $18 not a bad price. Now let's look at her little fashions. All right, now she's got earrings. She's got some great little earrings. Oh, they're removable. I'm gonna have to be careful of that, guys and dolls, cause you know, my vacuum don't mind eating up a few earrings and shoes. I can't tell y'all how many of these things I eat up in a week, but you know. Okay, well, let me see. I got it back in there. That's cute. She's got her little hair tied up now. I don't know if I could let that loose or not. And she's got she's got a little bangle necklace there. They're together. Okay. I think these are separate. Let's see. Here we go. These are together, okay? Okay. So if her big sister Barbie her big cousin wants to wear these, I guess she's gonna have to take both of them, okay? All right, and I don't know if this is connected together, but this is a cute little jacket. Oh, check that out. Check that out. Oh, that's wonderful. I think these are together, guys and dolls. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. Let's see, can we slip this over here? Let's see. All right. Oh, yes, we can take that off of there. And look at that shirt. Look at that shirt. All right. All right, check that out. Okay. All right. So, yes, this top is separate. Okay. All right. Poor girl, she having to get undressed in front of everybody. But she'll be all right. I won't totally undress her. But this jacket is separate. And let's look and see. It is well made in there. Well made in there. She's got her little shorts. Okay, sis, let's put this back on you. So you're not getting, you always got to be careful of this material is nice. It's really nice. But looks like you're going to have to be careful of snags and things like that with her little fingers. Okay, and we all know about putting a little plastic or something to cover her hands so that they don't get snagged in the material. Well, looks like I'm not going to be able to do this on camera because that's kind of hard. But so, okay, let me see, can I pull that off of there? Okay, so I can completely take this off. All right, there we go. All right, so let's take a look closer look at that jacket. Okay, there it is. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And I'm liking that this wasn't kajinkered onto her other clothing. I like that. I like that. Okay, and here's her little bracelet. A girl after my own heart. I like my little bangles. Like my little bracelets and bangles. Okay. So I'm gonna lay that down there, and she's wearing a little. Alright, I guess that's a little bag or whatnot. Very, very nice with a belt. I'm liking the shorts. Liking the shorts. Okay, I'm not sure if that opens or not. Oh, yes. The little pocket is workable there. There's little shorts. Very, very nice. We got Velcro in the back here. Down both sides. And there's our little boots. They've got splits in the back so that you can remove them. All right, let's see, can we remove these boots without too much rigmarole here? Well, goodness gracious, y'all. Well, guys and dolls, I don't know if I can remove these with the, there we go. She does have articulation at the ankles and the knees. We're going to be careful with that because I don't want to break her knees or anything. It's not the made to move, but she does got articulation. Okay. All right. There she is. Look at those little feet, guys. Very pretty, very pretty. And look at her little hands. All right. So guys, this is my little Londynn. A little review of my Londynn, and I really do like her. But you know, like I said, the $34 price point at the beginning was still a little bit too much more than what I would want to pay for. But this is a nice, they are nice style. She is a nice style, and that's just my opinion. You know, this is just my viewpoint, because you know, after all, a material item is only worth what one is willing to pay for it. You know, and that's just my opinion. But you know, but I do like her. I was willing to pay, you know, the $18, $19 point for her. I was willing to pay that price point for her. So she is a very nice style, and you know, she has a very nice face shape, a different face shape, different face sculpt. So I like that about her, and I'm really loving their little fashions, very cute fashions. So I hope you have enjoyed this this review today, and I will talk to you guys and dolls later. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and look for me next week, because I'll be taking part in a collab or so next week. And thank you so very much. Be kind to yourself and to each other. And that means being kind when no one's watching. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. And remember, a smile costs you nothing. And I will talk to you guys and dolls next time. Bye-bye.